High-ranking Republican congressman reveals Mueller's dirty crimes and calls for immediate resignation as special counsel. Role of special counsel Robert Mueller has become more politicized every day. Mueller was allegedly appointed to probe whether or not President Trump or his team colluded with Russia during the election. Thus far, intelligence agencies and Robert Mueller had to find any proof, but if there was, it would be leaked by now. Trent Frank's GOP rep is calling on Mueller to immediately resign about his close personal ties with former FBI Director James Comey. Representative Trent Franks, a Republican who sits on the House Judiciary Committee, said in a statement Tuesday that Mueller is in violation of the law that prohibits Mueller from serving as special counsel if he has a conflict of interest. Mueller and former FBI Director James Comey have been longtime allies dating back to 2003 when the men both worked in Washington. Mueller as the FBI Director and Comey as Deputy Attorney General. Frank cited the pair's relationship as a reason for Mueller to be disqualified from the probe. Bob Mueller is in clear violation of federal code and must resign to maintain the integrity of the investigation into alleged Russian ties, Frank said. Those who worked under them have attested he and Jim Comey possess a close friendship, and they have delivered on the record statement effusing praise of one another. President Trump had also called Mueller's relationship with Comey bothersome. Franks also cited reports that Mueller hired at least 3 lawyers who have donated exclusively to Hillary Clinton, as well as a bevy of other Democrats. Until Mueller resigns, he will be in clear violation of the law, a reality that fundamentally undermines his role as special counsel and attending ability to execute the law, Frank said. As the Gateway pundit previously reported, Politico and NBC News say the South Carolina senator is working on a bill that will have bipartisan legislation to prevent President Trump from firing special counsel Robert Mueller. NBC Politics just in, Senator Lindsey Graham is working on bipartisan legislation to protect Mueller from potential firing. Watch. Any effort to go after Mueller could be the beginning of the end of the Trump presidency, says Senator Lindsey Graham. Well, I beg to differ. It should be an end to you, Lindsey Graham.
The chairman of the Judiciary Committee sent a pretty chilling tweet yesterday. There will be no confirmation hearing for a new Attorney General in 2017. If Jeff Sessions is fired, there will be holy hell to pay. Any effort to go after Mueller could be the beginning of the end of the Trump presidency, unless Mueller did something wrong. Right now, I have no reason to believe that Mueller is compromised. If you got reason to believe he is compromised and should be serving as special counsel, let me know. I'm working on that.
Yeah, I'll let you know. And he had said if you oppose illegal immigration, then don't vote for me. I think Trump should go on the defense and get some dirt on these criminals and use the same tactics they're using. Senator Lindsey Graham sent a sharp warning Thursday to President Donald Trump that it could be the beginning of the end of his presidency if he makes moves to fire special counsel Robert Mueller. So what is Trump supposed to do? Just stand there and take it? You have evidence? You would have leaked it already. There is no evidence. Let it go. That's what I would say. The South Carolina Republican, who in the late 1990s served as a House impeachment manager against President Bill Clinton, said Trump would be crossing a serious red line. Again, a deep state terminology, the red line, crossing the line, all deep state words. by ordering the ouster of the lead investigator who was probing his campaign ties to Russian meddling in the 2016 election. You mean to tell me we're all doing this because Hillary Clinton didn't get elected from all those illegal and dead voters and double voting in other states? I mean, really? All this crap going on because Hillary didn't get elected? No, it's time for the American people to call these representatives and tell them where the hell to go. Any effort to go after Mueller could be the beginning of the end of the Trump presidency unless Mueller did something wrong, Graham told reporters on Capitol Hill, where he outlined plans to introduce legislation next week that would move to block any Trump attempts to fire Mueller. Really? Graham said his bill, which he promised would have Republican support and all the Democrats, would mandate that any special counsel established to investigate either a president or his staff can't be fired unless you have judicial review of the firing. The Gateway pundit previously reported Paul Ryan supports Mueller, saying he is anything but a Dem partisan. The Washington Examiner reported that Paul Ryan spoke to Wisconsin-based radio host Jay Weber on Monday and defended the witch hunt by Mueller, saying, "Remember, Bob Mueller is a Republican who was appointed by a Republican who served in the Republican administration, who crossed over and stayed on till his term ended. I don't think many people are saying Bob Mueller is a biased partisan. He's really sort of anything but," Ryan continued, another criminal. The point is, we have an investigation in the House, an investigation in the Senate, and a special counsel, which sort of depoliticizes this stuff and gets it out of the political theater. And that is, I think, better to get this off to the side, Ryan said. I think the facts will vindicate themselves, and then let's just go do our jobs. Yeah, Paul Ryan, he's doing his job. Paul Ryan claimed he's focused on the GOP agenda, which is laughable at best. What we're not focused on doing is spending all of our time on Russia, spending all of our time on this intrigue. We want to spend our time focusing on solving people's problems. What a, you know? Ryan said, working on the problems people care about, their problems, not this stuff. So why is this taking place, and why are you saying Mueller is good? How about Mueller delivering the uranium? I mean, really? We're talking about Russian connections here? Robert Mueller has stacked his counsel with radical left-wing activist lawyers, and his law firm gave 99.81% of their campaign contributions to Hillary Clinton. Wow. And everybody is so afraid of going against Mueller. Mueller's got some serious backing. They're all saying how good he is and how respectable this guy is. This guy is working for the deep state. That's all he's doing. Trying to get any possible dirt on Trump, where they have dirt. They're covered in mud. These people are covered in mud, and yet nobody calls them out for it. What does this tell you? That our whole government system is being compromised. It's compromised. And then Obama leaving all the Muslim Brotherhood people, he's getting all the Muslims in there. Our government's infiltrated. It's beyond repair at this point. And you have Trump, you know, one or two people trying to hold the ship together when it's leaking from all sides. This is totally unacceptable, and the people need to call Lindsey Graham and tell him to back off, and tell Mueller the same thing. He's a no good criminal, and also call Hillary Clinton and tell her to get off her high horse if she thinks she won the presidential election when Trump took most of the electoral votes. Are you kidding me? There's some people that want this country to succeed, but yet there's these other people are totally against it. Totally against it. Trying to turn America into a third world country. That's their whole goal. and the UN would take over everything. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.